Hey, everybody, Bob McManaman back with you as always with colleagues Kent Summers, Jose Romero, Arizona Republic, and AZ Central Sports here to talk about Cardinals Week 9 against the Seahawks. Guys, it's amazing how time flies when you're not having any fun at all, isn't it?
It really is. It's the Cardinals. You get the sense that everybody's miserable over there. How many games have we all covered this year where you go into the locker room after the game and you can just sense the irritation and the frustration with that team. I read Jose's story. It sounded like that's what it was like in Minnesota last week.
Yeah. Was it? Was it bad?
Let's just say while we were waiting for Coach Kingsbury to come out for the post-game press conference, there were some expletives being heard in the room right next door. So some unhappy times for sure.
Well, there's going to be a lot more of that, gentlemen, if they don't take care of business and beat the Seahawks at home at State Farm Stadium. Hey, they won one game in a row. So there's that. Look, everything is right before this team. They're 3-5, and yeah, they're in desperate times right now. But you've got 3 straight games against NFC West opponents. It starts Sunday against the Seattle. They got to take it 1 week at a time. Then you get the Rams. Then you get the Niners on Monday night in Mexico City. This is must win all over it. If you don't beat the Seahawks, gentlemen, this team is what, 4 games out of first? This is dire straits right now. You got to beat this team. Is it must win?
Yeah, I think so, at least very close to it, because, it sure looks like the 49ers are hitting their stride and that the trade for McCaffrey has given them juice. And that's going to be awful tough to win. You're giving up a home game going to Mexico City for that one. And then the Rams are like the Cardinals, are sort of floundering around with injuries on the offensive line, can't score, throw a lot of passes to the sideline, et cetera. But they're still in better shape, I think, than the Cardinals. It's going to be hard to envision the Cardinals going to L.A. and winning like they did in the regular season last year. So, yeah, they absolutely need to win this one.
This team needs a whole role reversal. Jose, one thing that sticks out to you about what you want to see different out of the Cardinals, I'm sure you've got 30 of them, but just give me one and tell me why.
I just get tired, and I was talking to Greg Moore, our columnist, about this when we were watching the game in Minnesota. Just so many short passes to the sidelines, so many 1-2 yard screen plays. I mean, I don't know how big screen passes have been traditionally in Cliff Kingsbury's offense, but it just seems like he goes to it way too often. And just throw the ball downfield. I want to see the ball get thrown down. I mean, when they used Rondale Moore down the field instead of on the side during the game, he was effective. And I think that, they have some vertical targets down there. Obviously, DeAndre Hopkins is going to catch almost every ball thrown at him. Robbie Anderson is a guy they need to incorporate in there, just throw him some jump balls and more than just one. That's what I want to see more than anything. Just, you got, at this point, it's pretty much a must win. So if it's a must win, take chances, throw the ball down the field and make some plays.
I agree. Yeah, Kyler still hasn't thrown a pass longer than 40 or more yards all year. That's ridiculous. It's not him. It's not Kingsbury. Kent, what's one thing about the Seahawks that the Cardinals better watch out for?
I think how efficient they are offensively and have been for the most part this season. I know they weren't very good against the Cardinals in Seattle. The Cardinals defense played really well in that, sacked Geno Smith, I think, 5 times.
Yep.
But since then, the last couple games, the Cardinals have given up 68 points in 2 games, 6 touchdown passes. That's got to change for this game, I think. I mean, they've got to get to Geno Smith, and they've got to try and give this offense a short field with some turnovers. And the Seahawks just haven't been playing that kind of football.
I agree. Jose, what's your one thing to watch out for with the Seahawks in the Cardinals' eyes?
Yeah, I just think, Kenneth Walker is just tearing up the league right now as at running back for the Seahawks. I mean, he had a big game against the Cardinals in the first meeting. And since then, he's just been pretty much unstoppable. Runs the ball, runs hard, gets to the outside with a burst of speed. And Dalvin Cook gashed him a couple times for Minnesota last week. So that's something that the Cardinals really, really have to be wary of. He is a definite force.
My guy to watch is Tariq Woolen, cornerback rookie. with the Seahawks, who I wanted the Cardinals to take, 6'4", tall cornerback who makes a ton of plays and is really coming to his own. Talked to Richard Sherman this week about him. He loves that kid, so do I. It's too bad he's not here in Arizona. They could use some help. Prediction time. I'll start, guys. I don't know why I'm doing it because I've been wrong a lot this year. We all have, I think. Cardinals are going to win this game by 4. I'll say 27-23. What say you, Jose Romero?
Yeah, I think the Seahawks have been playing on such a high lately, and it's bound to catch up to them at some point. And I think the Cardinals defense proved that they could hang with them. The Cardinals are going to need another big performance from the defense. Low scoring game. Cardinals by 3.
Kent?
God, I feel the same way, Mac. I can't believe I'm doing this after watching a team and riffing on what Jose was saying. I went back and looked. 13 of Kyler Murray's passes were at or at behind the line of scrimmage. A total of 24 weren't thrown more than 5 yards down the field. That's got to change. They've got to incorporate that into their offense. I think they're going to. I think they'll be better at home. I think the Cardinals, 24-23. Comes down to a field goal by Matt Prater.
Or a missed extra point, maybe.
Or, yeah. I'm a glass half full guy, so,
Speaking of glass half full, I'm going to go get a glass of something probably right now. So I'll see you guys later at the game this week out at practice. Keep following us at AZ Central. And, of course, at the Arizona Republic. We'll be back all week.